Peace and blessings. This is Nubia, I, the Wrongful Goddess, the Womb Priestess and Holistic Practitioner, and I am in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. I'm here for a training with a sister named LaShonda Henry, and we are learning how to do a 12-month newsletter, a 12-month e-magazine, and a 12-month blog, and it's so technical. It's so technical, and what I know about me is I am not a techie girl. Why? I don't know why I'm sitting in this conference. Although, let me just say this way. First of all, LaShonda Henry is a master teacher. She has the patience of Job. She is fabulous, amazing, and magnificent. And her seminar is called Fierce, Focused, and Fired Up. And as part of her Fire Starter Mastermind Weekend, I got it on Thursday. It's a 3-day workshop, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm learning so much about, if I was to build my own website, ways to do it. But not just that, really how to create a magazine. Her magazine is so beautiful. How to create a blog, how to create a newsletter. It's so cool. But you know what, y'all? I am so... I'm going to say I'm so spiritual, but I don't know, maybe there's spiritual people who are very techie. I'm so not in the techie realm, so it's very difficult for me. It goes from 8 to sometimes 4 or 5 in the evening, so I'd rather be in the sun. I want to go sightseeing. I want to meet up with friends and subscribers, and I want to get outside, so I haven't been able to do that because the workshops have been so long. And so I realize a lot, I want to talk about a few things today, but I want to talk about, first, how to, I know you're thinking, okay, let's talk about the techie part and the whole bit. Sometimes you're at a place and you think it's for one reason. You think, well, no, I came over to North Carolina to be part of this workshop convention, to be part of this group. It's only like 7, 8 of us. It's so intimate. It's so perfect. And you think, I came to learn how to do these technical things. And then in actuality, though, when you're sitting there and you realize that so many things are going over your head, you're tired, the radiation from the computer is just driving you crazy, it's just way too much, right? You realize that it's just way too much, and you just say to yourself, but why would the universe fly me all the way out here? Because had I not been coming for this conference, I would not have probably got on the plane and gone to North Carolina. But my ancestors, I believe, really want me to be here. My grandmother was born in Greensboro, North Carolina, and my uncle. My family's roots on my mother's side is from North Carolina. I feel like I was called here. I'm going to meet up with a sister tomorrow. She's going to show me the land she owns and land that's for sale. I would love to look at it. I feel like this could be a place for me to really set up that space. I want to say that compound, but I don't want to seem cultist because it's not really a compound, but that brick and mortar of the Blackberry Beauty Holistic Academy, where women can come in and learn spiritual rites of passages, spiritual house cleansing, spiritual movement, centralized sexuality and adornment, that school, that place for us, that community that could exist. And I feel it could be here. I'm not sure because I haven't had a chance to get out. So and then I'm also know I'm here because I've met some of the most wonderful sisters. I really do connect to women in the South and women on the East Coast. I'm an East Coast girl, right? And so it's so nice it's an instant connection that I have with sisters on this side of the coast. Not to say I don't have great relationships with sisters on the West Coast, because definitely I do, but they were built and cultivated, and it feels like these relationships are very instant, and I feel like myself, I feel home again, just being so close to home, which is New York for me, but also home because this is the home of my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother, I mean, most likely, when my ancestors were enslaved and taken from Africa to brought to America, they landed in North Carolina. So it's very rooting for me. I feel very rooted here. So I'm very happy I'm here. So I want to tell you how I'm doing. I don't know if I ever technically did a video on how to travel and be a raw foodist, but I just want to give you a couple of tips, okay? So tip number one. Now, tip number one, carry snacks with you. So I carry in my bag, before I get on that plane, I pack my bag. I carry almonds, raisins, organic dried bananas. In my suitcase, I put at least 3 or 4 fresh bananas in a Tupperware, 3 or 4 apples, oranges. I pack those in a suitcase. For some, it could be chia seeds you can carry with you. I got my Tulsi tea leaves. You can also put a nut butter. I have a mini blender that I carry with me. And so I got in not really late, but I got in pretty late Thursday evening, about after 8 o'clock, 8:30, exhausted, long flight coming from California to North Carolina. Was so glad. And also in my bag, before I got on the plane, I also packed 2 salads, a fruit salad and a kale salad, a vegetable salad, a raw kale salad, and that got me, y'all, the salads, the fruit salad, kale salad, I was not hungry on the flight. I was not hungry at all. The next day, I was able to make my smoothies because I had those bananas and oranges and apples that was in my suitcase, so I was able to make my smoothies. And then at the end of the day, the hotel shuttle took me to Whole Foods. There is a Whole Foods in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. There may be Whole Foods in other parts of North Carolina as well. Got me some fresh kale, all the things that I get in California, although it seems a little cheaper, so I'm sure the cost of living in North Carolina is probably a lot less than the cost of living in the Bay Area, California, right? So it's really beautiful. And like I said, met some wonderful sisters. So really maintaining the raw. For a minute, a couple of days last week, I ate cooked food. I had quinoa, brown rice, black-eyed peas, a half a baked potato, and that was it. Beans, rice, and baked potatoes, and steamed string beans. Craving it, right? Had it, was stopped up for 2 days, was irritable, had a lot of anxiety over the trip, and just had a lot of fear coming to my body. So we definitely got to do a video about, again, the power of raw foods. And I'm so glad when I do go off raw foods and I eat cooked foods, what I love is what I learn from it. It just keeps confirming that for me, I cannot go backwards. My body will not allow me to go backwards, right? But you know what? My spirit won't allow me to go backwards either. And that's why I'm here in North Carolina. It's a 3-hour difference. I want to be out there, I'm pointing outside the window. I want to be out there. I want to connect to those beautiful trees that I wish I knew what trees they were and the people that's here. So a lot of people want to meet up, and I'm hoping that that's going to happen. I've been really exhausted after the conferences, but I know I'm going to go out tomorrow and look at land and feel the Carolinas, and I'm praying that somebody will be able to drive me to Greensville so I could touch the land that my grandmother was born, and my great-grandmother, and my ancestors in general. So, yes, but the LaShonda Henry at SisterSense.com. I'll leave her link in the description box. If you want to know about how to build a business that you love, you want to know about the technical side as well as the practical side, she is a wonderful coach and a wonderful mentor. She's just extraordinary. Look, she's higher than the rest of us. She's technically a genius to me. Like, I just look at her and I go, dang, maybe in my next life I'll come back as that. But in this life, I think I get a lot of my energy from natural elements, and computers is just not my thing. I'd rather pay someone else to do it, and to do what they do in their gift. That's her gift, and healing my sisters and brothers, that's mine. So as you all know, just wanted to remind you that the Spiritual House Cleaning Intensive is coming. It's a February intensive. It's on the website now. You should join that intensive. I love the comments I'm getting for you all seeing my space and back home. But what I want you to know is somebody commented and said, you know, I don't do well with house plants. I kill plants. Y'all, I would buy a plant in 48 hours it was dead. Okay, so then nobody kill plants more than me, and I don't do that anymore. And I want to show you how to up your rate and your energy. It's like these things we believe about ourselves. I can't grow plants, you know, I don't have a green thumb. You know, all these things that we believe is true about ourselves, but they're lies. They're so not true, you know. They're so wrong, and it's about upping our rate. And somebody asked, I teach a lot to women, what about men? The class is for everyone. I got ideas, thoughts, secrets, things passed down to me, things that I learned, read, things that I've experienced through cleaning that I would love to break down to you in a 4-week program, $97 for the entire 4 weeks. And I think you will love the information. I know that you will. And I hope to really see you all in the intensive. So I'm going to, when I get out into the field and start to see North Carolina that way, I'm definitely taking with me, the cameras coming with me. I need to be with these trees, not just looking at them. Anyway, love you. Had to do it quickly, so you know I'm uploading. I hope that you can hear me clearly. I know when I do it on the webcam, it doesn't always come out as clearly, but let's hope, okay? Love you all. This is Nubia I, the Lawful Goddess, the Womb Priestess, and the Holistic Practitioner, and I'm sending you an abundance of nature. Peace and blessings.